Hey guys, Youngblood with you, and today I wanted to do a quick follow-up video to the Dakka loadout that I did with the 4 mantises on the sabre, because a couple of you had actually requested that I do 3 mantises and 1 Revenant Gatling gun on the Super Hornet. Now, in order to make this work, you do need to rent the Flashfire Hornet mount to replace the ball turret with the fixed size 4 weapon slot. Then you toss the Revenant Gatling gun on top of that. So what you get in this situation is 3 by size 3 Gatlings and a size 4 up top. And that may not really seem like that big of a difference between size 3 and size 4, but the increase in firepower is significant. The Revenant does have a slower fire rate. It's about 550 as opposed to 900 on the Mantis. However, it does have a slightly faster bullet velocity, and it does about 3 times the damage that the Mantis does. Now, much like the Sabre Dakka loadout, this kit is kind of hampered by the very fast overheating with these guns. However, the size 4 actually overheats a little bit slower, so if you can manage to get it in a fire group of its own, you can keep on firing for quite a long time. The other thing that makes this setup pretty different is the ship itself. The Sabre plays well to zooming in, getting behind a target, and unleashing hell while landing as many shots on an unsuspecting target as possible. With the Super Hornet, you're quite a bit slower, meaning you're not chasing anybody down. Instead, though, you get a ship that's incredibly durable and can slug it out for quite a while. So you can get into those close quarters turning matches as well as, actually jousting a little bit, as long as you add in some strafe, to close the distance. Then you open up the weapons as the target's flying past you. That approach actually works fairly well because you can let your guns cool a little bit while you turn and get back on target. That approach doesn't work as well against lighter fighters that are capable of turning really quickly and getting in your blind spot. So against Sabres and Gladiuses and those sorts of ships, you're really better off using some reverse thrust and engaging them as they're chasing you down. But you do need to be careful because if they're smart, they're going to stay a little bit further back and severely limit your effectiveness. You really do need to pick the right time to kind of jump in and close the distance, but when you do, that's when you're really going to succeed with this setup. I actually really like this setup because it's fun to use and you can really wax an unsuspecting target that was otherwise tied up in another fight, and it gives you enough durability and firepower to quickly move on to the other party in that fight and win that one as well. Either way, it's a lot of fun, but also sort of frustrating to try and get yourself into good situations, but when you are in one, it's pretty rewarding. So for those of you that are interested in just blasting ships with as much lead as possible and actually dealing a surprising amount of damage in the process, give this setup a shot. It's probably worth your time. So that's it for this video. Stay tuned for a whole lot more coming soon, and I'll talk to you guys later. Take care.